YouTube, my name is Elizabeth and welcome to Book Babble. Today is day 18 of Vlogmas and I'm really excited to be doing this video with you guys today because it is my recap of my 2015 goals and how I did and what I accomplished and what I didn't accomplish. So let's just get started. If you guys are interested in watching the video of what I wanted to accomplish in 2015, I will link it down below for you guys to check it out yourselves. But the first goal that I wanted to accomplish was to read 100 books, and I did that. After I completed my 100 book goal, I upped it 10 every single time, and right now I have completed 137 books, and so my next goal is to read 140. It would be really awesome to read 150 this year, but I'm not sure if it's going to happen. I'm a bit behind on that one, but I am on track to read 140 books this year, and I was really proud of myself about that. Even if I hadn't, even if I had only read 100, I still would have been proud of myself. I set a goal and I completed it, and I was pretty excited about it. The next goal that I wanted to complete was to read 12 classics, and I did not accomplish that, but I was okay with that as well. I did read 4 classics. I read Fahrenheit 451, Animal Farm, A Room of One's Own, and The Giver, which I classify as a classic. I guess it's like a modern day classic, so it works for me. So I read 4 classics this year, and that was totally okay with me. The classics, other than The Giver, I didn't really like any of the classics that I read. Animal Farm was okay, and so was Fahrenheit 451, but I did not enjoy A Room of One's Own. And just classics are just not my thing. They're definitely not my favorite. So in 2016, I'm probably not going to force myself to read as many classics because I just kind of want to read what I want to read at the time. I'm very much a mood reader, I guess. So it's just not going to happen, and I'm okay with that. The next goal that I wanted to complete was to read at least 12 diverse books, and I definitely did this. I wanted to read 12 diverse books that either had like diverse main characters or a diverse author, and I think I did that pretty well. I read quite a few graphic novels that were from diverse authors slash artists, and I read quite a few books that were from diverse authors. And I read quite a few books that were from diverse authors, like This Is Where It Ends, and then I read quite a few books that were about diverse characters, like Boxers and Saints, Everyday, Mad About the Hatter, or just a few of them. Soundless was also set in Asia, and so that is considered diverse for me, and I was pretty excited about that. I didn't even try, like I didn't go out there and just try to read diverse books. It kind of happened naturally. It just happened to be the books that I wanted to read, and that was, a plus for that, and so I was really excited about that. And I don't think I'm gonna set reading diverse books as a goal for 2016 because I think I just read them naturally. I know there are quite a few people out there who just don't read a lot of diverse books naturally, but I am one of those people, so if it happens, awesome, and if it doesn't, I'll probably be a little disappointed in myself, but I don't see that happening in 2016. The next challenge that I wanted to do for myself was to read a book from every single letter of the alphabet, A through Z, and I accomplished this for the most part. I think there was a couple letters that I missed, like J and Z and a couple other ones, but I did it, and this was more of a hassle for me because I read over 100 books in the year. It's pretty easy for me to knock off the majority of the alphabet, but it was more of a hassle for me to kind of just remember to mark when I read something from a new letter, I guess, so I'm probably not going to be doing this in 2016 as well. The next challenge was to read a book from as many places around the world as you possibly could, and again, this was another one of those things that was more of a hassle for me than fun. And the reason is because I read a lot of fantasy, and so most of the time I would forget to mark it because if I wasn't reading a fantasy, some of the contemporaries that I read just don't even state where they are, and just very few of the books that I read are actually set somewhere in the world other than where I live, and I don't know. If the book mentioned where it was set, I forgot to write it down, and most of the books I read just didn't even mention where it was set, so it was just more discouraging than fun because I was just seeing all of these books that I read and I wasn't able to mark off anything for this challenge. So I'm not going to do this again next year because I just read too many fantasy and most of the places that I read about just don't exist. So it's just not good for me and my reading style. The next challenge is I wanted to do as many read-alongs and readathons as I possibly could, and I think I accomplished this. I wanted to do a year-a-thon, and I did that for the first couple of months, but I kind of fell off the wagon with that. I just felt like it was too much to keep up with a week out of every single month. It was just a bit much, but I did do that for the first half of the month, and every single readathon or read-along that I was able to participate in, I did participate in. I even helped run a couple of readathons this year. I did Read-A-Rama, of course, that I co-host, and I helped with the book nerdathon, and it was just all around a fun year. It helped me read a lot of books. I love readathons. I love read-alongs. I'm co-hosting the Once Upon a Read-Along with Chloe, and you know, that's just super, super fun. This month we're reading Winter by Marissa Meyer, and I just enjoy reading books with Chloe every month, and you know, doing the live show at the end of the month and everything. So just I've had a super, super fun time this year participating in as many readathons and read-alongs as I possibly can, and I will definitely be doing this again in 2016. I also was participating in the Read That Series challenge that Beth over at BethJune327 did at the beginning of the year. She challenged everyone on BookTube to finish as many series as they possibly could. She had the rule of if there were more than 2 books out before 2015, then it counted. But what I did is if there were 2 or more books out at all, then it counted. I wanted to complete or catch up on as many series as I possibly could, and I ended up completing and or catching up on 16 series this year. 2 series, I could end up with 18 by the end of the year, and that's if I read The Second Sex Criminals and Frozen Tides by Morgan Rhodes when that comes out. So it's only the 18th right now, so I still have a little bit of time to read both of those. I actually have The Second Sex Criminals here rented from the library, so I'm pretty sure I'll complete that one. And if I read Frozen Tides over the end of the year, then I will have 18 completed and or caught up on series this year, and that was a lot bigger number than I was expecting, so I was pretty proud of myself for that one as well. The next challenge that I wanted to accomplish this year for myself was to put up more review videos, and I had an epiphany with myself and my channel this year having to do with that, and I realized that I don't like doing review videos. I ramble, they're not the best edited videos in my opinion, and I feel like I can just get my opinion and my thoughts across much, much better in blog format. So I decided about halfway through the year that I was no longer going to be doing review videos on this channel. All of my reviews are going to be on my blog, which is linked down below if you guys would like to see what that's about. And the other challenge that I wanted to do was to blog more, and I feel like I completed that challenge. I definitely blogged a lot of the books that I read this year, especially in this last half of the year. The last couple of weeks or so have been really busy for me, so I've kind of gone off the blogging wagon and I haven't really done a lot with my blog, but I feel like I blogged and reviewed books on my blog to the best of my ability, and that is fine with me. So yeah, that's really all of the things that I wanted to accomplish in 2015. Overall, I think I did pretty good. I tried to the best of my ability, and for me, that's all that matters, and I am proud of myself. I'm going to be doing my goals for 2016 coming up here in the next week or so stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Tigger, say hi. Say hi, Ting Ting. Say hi, cat kisses. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Say bye. Say bye. You want your ball, don't you? Is that what you're looking for? Is that what you're looking for? Is that what you want? Yeah? That's what you want? Okay.